Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine and dandy. Let's give you the usual text, which is this and that. Here we go. Now front on board. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, right. We're back for more Need for Speed Carbon, so we're just gonna take over another continent. I'm sure they won't mind that.
I mean, they mind, but it's not like they can stop me, so...
No. Alright, let me switch them over. There you go. Go ahead, do what you must. Well, I'll go and handle music stuff, because the game licensed music.
Yeah, it's like, haha, we can't have those things because Twitch...
Well, YouTube really more. Twitch is a lot more lenient, but there's still every once in a while.
Very interesting.
I think, to be fair, I think the only times Twitch is really called out is the suicide mission from Mass Effect 2.
That's made specifically for the game.
I know, it's licensed, even YouTube doesn't like it. Let's see here.
I mean, it's an awesome theme, so yeah, it pops to 10 something, right?
Yeah, I guess. Right, I was gonna say something, I've forgotten. Good job, me.
Music, soundtrack, suicide theme.
Nah, it wasn't that. That doesn't matter. It's gone.
Attention all units. Attention
Oh,
all
boy.
I remember that I couldn't try to fall asleep today, so...
Here comes to cops. Now things get interesting.
And it's likely, but it's that they're all just level 1, so... See if I can just grab that. Or maybe I finished the race before we even show up.
Probably.
Okay, I can drive faster than 240.
Yes. I think you're doing just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we? I wasn't paying attention
Okay,
to
so-
map-wise.
Yeah, so this is what happens. I will just show this, because sometimes your territory gets attacked and then you have to defend it.
What happens
But
if you
there
just
isn't-
ignore it?
Not really much, because, like, you already beat the boss of the region, so...
But what happens if you lose?
You still lose that, like, part.
But you've already
The
beaten the
territory.
boss, so your progress isn't really lost, is it?
Yeah, but I think that maybe you can attack it with, like, something that you haven't fully captured.
That would
But-
make sense, but either way. If it's
Yeah.
a zone you've already completely owned, and
Yeah,
you've already
And-
taken care of the boss associated with it, you don't need to reclaim it.
sort of. Like, yeah, this is a thing that can happen. And the rest is like, oh, nice, it's like actually, you know, you still have to care about it, and then you're just like, yeah, I just want to continue, can you leave me alone?
No.
And at some point it gets really hard, because like then they all drive higher tier cars and just like, where did you get those?
Yeah, we found them online somewhere.
Wait, this isn't the Need for Speed was what remake that never happened. Yeah, you legitimately in that game, instead of actually having like progress with your cars and like only time upgrading them, you just found them next to the street. Which is like no sense of progression or anything.
There is no Need for Speed remake.
Here we are safe, here we are free.
Yeah, the initial D influences are very strong with this one.
Okay, but let's actually make progress.
Sorry, I saw the prompt, but I didn't actually fully read it. I need to check on the next one now.
What prompt?
what your options were.
Darius, what are you doing? A few more races and he's gonna have more territory than you.
Well, hey,
What? No.
he should be cleaning up his rep. And he's taking care of my business for me. He owes us. Both of us.
You're using him.
I'm not using him. I'm the only one who knows what he's capable of.
So you're using him.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
I thought you didn't like me.
I know races are one on the track.
Anyway. Okay, good for you.
Yeah. I do some just stupidly.
Oh sure, blame the hardware.
Might need to get character level again on this one, we'll see.
You already upgraded your shit, you should be fine.
Yeah, but could it be having an i7? No, but no. I need to pick the wrong thing.
Well, you... Oh, whatever.
Okay, maybe fine. Or maybe not, because I actually wasn't looking at where I'm driving.
No, I didn't see what the challenge for this one was. So, speed traps, you're getting the fastest speed on the speed traps.
Exactly, it's like it just...
And you just
adds
barely
all the
went over it. Ah, it's scuffed. It's ruined now.
I will get a new one at some point.
Who's this guy?
And
Evening, gentlemen. Everyone has carbon license plates.
Making a name for yourself. Keep racing through my territory and I'll waste you and your...
Your eyes are so fuzzy.
it's early technology, I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, in LA Noir.
Oh, traps and checkpoint. Going to do those next.
Okay, so that's what that is. Sorry, I thought there was like an option, like you could set your crew to handle one of the missions for some reason.
No. It's
That'd
like,
be convenient.
but then it's like, why would you want to skip the gameplay loop?
Well, it'd be nice as an option if you're struggling on a mission or something like that, but you can only do it on a certain amount of zones.
Where it's
Yeah.
just like, okay, now we'll just deal with this now.
If it was me, I'd be like, you can only do it on one zone region or something like that, so it does encourages you not to skip everything.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're having a really hard time, it's like, hey, no shame, you know, sometimes, you know, these things can be difficult for people. Have an easy way out, but you gotta at least put some effort in first. Meanwhile, Donkey Kong Country returns. For fuck's sake, it takes just 3 deaths for the thing to prompt up. Hey, you suck. Do you want a hand with this? No, I'm fine. The stage is hard.
This always feels so bad. The game is
So
like,
condescending.
are you sure you're up to this?
Yes, I'm fucking sure. Look how far in the game I am.
Also, I just realized that scores actually stay even if I crash.
It's keeping your total score. I think it's the combos stuff that's resetting.
Yeah,
every
but
crash.
it's still it's like, okay, so there isn't actually damage to this.
Well,
it'd
be a higher risk in the late game for these, but you know, early game doesn't quite matter.
Yeah, it's like the mechanics really work well, like once you get used to them, but the enemies just don't really make something out of this. It's like one good thrift and you won.
Pretty much. I will say the ratio of the cutscenes in this game is a lot better flowing than the previous game.
Yeah. I know this place.
I remember. I was standing right over there. It was so close. I knew you were gonna win. Then things went crazy.
What was the point of the bag?
This guy knocks me over. I tried to get up, but he held me down. I thought he was protecting me. I couldn't make it, so I gave you the bag. If what you're saying is true and the bag was switched, then I don't know how it could have happened.
Really
Why
not.
didn't you ever tell me about the missing money? If the bag was switched, then that's where it happened.
What was I doing with the bag of money?
I guess it's like the race win money, which is odd because
Yes.
we won that race.
Let's get out of here.
But maybe there was like some money for the bank still in it as well.
I get the feeling it was some off-screen shit just to have story reasons. Even though they could have easily connected the previous game quite well, considering we did a whole escape city type scenario.
Yeah, but I guess this was still the just like, oh, we don't want people to be confused because even though they kind of relate to events in Rockport,
But it's the
Yeah.
same guy with the same car.
or maybe the guy we played in Most Wanted already lost it. Again.
I don't know, man.
I should really get a second, sixth gear in this car. Like,
Then-
go faster.
Then put one in it then.
For some reason the game won't let me. Unless I somehow missed the highest tier transmission upgrade.
It's possible. You might run out of money.
No, I bought everything I could, but I just pretty much just looked at races I want to do, not at the rewards they give me. So,
I wouldn't be surprised if there was some, holdbacks in licensing, whatever, or, development not fully understanding how cars work.
yeah, but they actually still really cared about it. So maybe.
How's a Sidekick 3? Something to do with T-Mobile, I guess.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Well, there's not many of them, weirdly enough. It's surprisingly restrained compared to the last one.
Yeah, but there's like,
Honestly, most of the ads are more in-universe than actual, outside
yeah, but
advertisements.
there's like one stretch where there's like 5 really close to each other at the outskirts. But this is where I so rarely drive because it's like just connecting the bigger regions to each other. Actually will see it again.
Yeah, probably.
Also traffic is getting more.
You think? Get out of the damn way! There we go. That was, sorry.
So well hidden.
So for a good chunk there, I had the music player cover up the mini map. It's like, oh, I can't tell how long the track's going on for. Oh, right. Okay, that's claimed. Only a couple more to go.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, this goes by a lot quicker.
How come some zones only have 2 missions while others have 3?
I guess that's just reasons. Like, you only need 2 wins per region to get it. So for the 3 you can actually pick which events you want to do a bit.
I'm sure I've asked this already, but do you get something for doing all the missions?
Yeah, like each race gives you rewards. It's like under their I can choose with the next race. This is also why I wasn't sure if I had the highest transmission upgrade, because you would get this from a race win, but I haven't done all the races, so.
Oh, that's the... Okay, I was trying to understand what the numbers were for this one. It's literally the amount of seconds distance.
Yeah. Which is pretty much the best indicator, because everything else is kind of meaningless.
Pretty much. Yeah, imagine like a pure distance number, kind of useless when you're going around a turn right here, because it could say the 10th is like right next to you, but reality is like, no, from the context of a track layout, he's pretty far behind.
Yeah, but it measures like the distance on track, but this still is like the old most of the Formula 1 you see is like, as soon as you approach a braking point, cars get closer because they go slower. That even if they're at the same time behind, the distance is less. And then once the corner is over, they get farther away again. And something that Drive to Survive also doesn't understand, because they have like this obsession. Okay, so Drive to Survive is kind of like a bit farmer amped up docu about the Formula 1 season with like behind the scenes. But for some reason they can't have a car racing without having a million radio messages fill every second. So you have like the engineers constantly scream out like how far a car is behind them and stuff like that. But
it would be more distracting than anything else.
Yeah, because nobody ever tells you this all the time. They just pull it from random things, which means it's like, oh, car is 0.6 seconds behind you, and then you see him being like, I don't know.
Literally just zipping right past you. He's like, hey, thanks for information. Too late now.
No, it's like 2-3 seconds behind him, and you can clearly see this based on the distance. But it's just like, I know that's not true. Why do you keep acting like that's being said in that moment? It's like, just put some commentators over it, especially if it's like a fight for the lead, and there actually is commentary for that.
Now that the race there doesn't finish when you pass the 6th speed trap, considering that's the last one, what's the point of reaching the finish line?
Because like, if you enter past the navigator shop, so here you can see that this will unlock more paint options.
Okay, nice, okay. But what happens if you do all of them, though? That's the real question.
You get all of the unlockables and the stuff, but...
No, I mean, it's like, is there an extra unlockable for doing all of them?
Not that I know.
Or did you bother?
I mean, I think usually I bother because I just want to upgrade my car to the max. But for this, I guess you think you get half the score if you crash.
You're still beating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Something like this, I wish there was just like end mission thing, you know, just tally the score, whatever. Something. Oh god, it's something Tony Hawk Underground did right on like whenever there's a contest, whatever, you can just generate as much score you want and then end your submission and then move on to the next section. It speeds it up so much.
Oh yeah, because I think I could just do this with this.
Yeah, it's like you've beaten it by a mile. You can just stop now.
But drifting. In the 90s.
One positive to substituting music. There's been a good excuse just to actually listen to the cyberspace music because I don't really go on my way to listening to it.
Yeah, because you skip most of the cyber stage because you don't actually need to do
We
them.
don't ever need to do them. We only bothered with like the first and then like a chunk of the second one. By the time we got to third, it's like, do we need it? I wish I showed more of the cyberspace stages in the Final Horizon DLC because there was quite a few original ones, which very different layout designs, but I don't think they make for good stage designs though. That's the problem. Like they're creative, don't make for a good design though.
But line was that.
Traffic laws, what are those?
So I don't like how illustrates they are now. Like, that was stupid. My car isn't the fastest anymore.
But you're supposed to have.
Runners to be fast.
He's supposed to have the best stats.
No, I have the best stats in handling, not going in a straight line.
That's where you got the nitros for.
Yeah, but in the case of so far. Okay, corners, good. Corners, so much better.
Buddy's doing a great job motivating you.
Yeah, it's like I actually ordered him to knock somebody out, but it doesn't do anything.
Being more condescending, to be honest.
But this was always like, half design as it makes sense. It worked with the blockers, it always worked best if you're in front and then they just fall down a bit and hit the guy behind you instead of having to catch up and do that.
Oh, fuck. Get back here, you bastard! Buddy would be more helpful if it was catching up, but it ain't.
No, he hasn't.
If you do, don't choke.
Yeah. And the chip is like because of my graphics setting, but there's no real indication where the race actually ends.
There is. It's on the mini-map with the little red line, but that's it.
I'm tired of watching you. It's about time we did this. You want Kempton? Come get it. You gotta beat me in the city, and then I'll take you on in the canyon.
Wait, do you think that I'm going to beat you in the city then? This is about that, you're better than me.
Okay, so again, I'm amused at the fact you can end this abruptly if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like I'm always surprised because like I know that the game isn't long, and then just like okay, we're half an hour in, and I did an entire region pretty much except the two races in the beginning.
Yeah, the first section, but that would have been what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Maybe less.
I mean, I did one extra race for defending that I didn't have to do, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going in here.
Free shortcut. Next track already. Really make a. I'm not really one for making playlists.
Yeah, same. Like I just listen to albums.
The only time I need to make a playlist is when said album doesn't automate on the thing. It's like, for fuck's sake, I gotta do it myself. in the context of, well, the fact that time doesn't seem to pass here, this is all done under one night.
I know, it's like, Arkham, pretty much all the Arkham games.
All the Arkham games.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's like all of them. It's a really, really long night, yeah.
It's worse in Arkham Knight, considering, like, Arkham Asylum, okay, yeah, believable. Origins, pushing it, but yeah, sure, there's a constant time tracker, so you can somewhat believe it. And Origins is a very long Christmas, but at least time does pass in that one.
Yeah, and
there is a point where...
There's like so much extra stuff that if you consider that, it's like, yeah.
I gotta give Origins that acknowledges that if enough time passes where it becomes Christmas Day, it's like, oh, okay. You know, at least it's believable. But yeah, Arkham Knight is like, how the fuck is this all within a night? Must have been daylight savings on that one. On October.
Yeah. Isn't it around October-ish?
I think it's either in August or November for America.
Okay.
I'm gonna fact check that. My immersion. It'd be broken if it doesn't line up.
It's just the alternate universe that they do it at a different time.
Yeah, knowing how that works, the universe works.
But yeah, time zones and like how to do time is like that stuff's complicated.
Yeah, it's in November for America.
Okay.
So yeah, the daylight savings must have arrived early. And it wasn't stated that Arkham Knight takes place on like Halloween explicitly. I don't. Just in October. So creepy face.
You did not even see this. You're too far behind to have seen this.
Yeah, but I heard the crash ahead of me, so it was funny.
I still beat you way easier than I did with Kenshi, so sucks to be you.
It's strange that the shortcut doesn't show up on the mini-map. Usually they do. I mean, I get it.
The scouts would come in if it didn't.
Oh, okay, that's the game compensating for that mechanic. Also, man, your car is scuffed.
That's fine.
Okay, now to make this even shorter by pushing me off the edge. I really want to see you do it.
Okay, we'll try.
If you lose this though, do you have to restart the entire thing? Like all
No,
of it?
you just have to restart this.
Okay, good. So all the more reasons to give it a go. Cause it'd be funny. So, okay,
I committed murder.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. If she does go over the edge, you don't have to bother with the second thing, because she's, well, dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like, because you overtake her then you automatically win. Oh, but I got some good suspension in that car. You don't even have speed brake. Yeah.
Push, 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 push. Ah! Looking smug for. You don't have the acceleration for this, annoyingly.
Oh no.
Now it's personal. Here he goes. Here we go. Ah!
Yeah,
Got the speed.
Accelerate well enough for that.
Wait, here you go, here you go.
Okay, no, I can't move her.
Oh. Disappointed. Where is it? Oh, now I need to find the damn button that I don't use ever.
Disappointed!
Found it.
Okay, nice.
Wait, what's your plan here?
Oh, I just finished it if I overtook her.
Oh wait, that's it. You don't have to do the second part?
Yeah, because I overtook her and like everyone so hard in the first one that you need to do the second part.
Oh my god. So you can either push them off or overtake them, which isn't hard to do at all. Well, that's 2 down already.
Okay, so
The fourth one. Eh.
I'm not.
Third.
Okay, should have listened to you.
I mean, it's not the car you wanted, but it will do.
Yeah.
Footy?
Okay.
Who the fuck's Footy? Also, you can't just fast travel here?
No,
Oh, of course not.
because story reasons.
I'll just put the music back on then.
So,
Yeah, it's like the star's over there, but the thing's pointing that way.
yeah, it's like.
Can't you,
I guess it's just like the place like.
Okay.
Can you give a pick the place closer to me?
Can't you, fast travel at least to around where it is, and then just drive yourself there?
No, I can't. I can't even open the map.
Oh, for God's sake. This is gonna be the longest part of the game.
Probably, yeah. Okay, there it is.
The physics on these car collisions is interesting because they're both weighty yet floaty at the same time.
Come on, it's like I'm getting there. You have to be so far away.
I'm literally outside the window, for fuck's sake.
Well, well, well. Nice of you to show. Listen, I know you're looking to clear your rep. And,
That looks so
you're gonna need
fake.
some help if you do that.
So,
It's just the
That's
race
not his
that
facial
you
hair.
took off. There is something seriously out of whack. I was there too.
was
I showed up
everybody
at the line
here?
just to check.
I
things
was there
out.
also.
Everyone was talking about you. Then the 5-0 were everywhere. Then I see the alley's clear. He lets you go, and he shuts it up. And the guy driving, he's got a badge on his belt. Bottom line is, the Heat had an agenda, and you took the fall. That's all there is to it. Thing is, I can see him coming a mile away. Not only will I block him in, but I can mix it up with him too.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's the part that's a little bit fresh. People out.
Oh, this guy.
Can they free people?
Well, I trust this guy more than the guy on the left.
Yeah, I'm not going to do. Even though autosculpture is really cool because you can kind of customize your car a bit more, I'm not going to do this much.
You're too awkward for this crew. Get out.
Oh, that's just a race bonus for the more cash. Okay, yeah, I will.
I
try
don't
to do
trust.
them.
I don't trust Neville. Okay, that's 2 down, 1 to go.
And switch around cars.
Ah, yes, of course. Modification. Need be. GG. One more dent for the road. I think you need to drive in there.
Yeah, it's like, I thought I just needed to go back, but apparently no. Where
Drive-
do I have to?
Drive outside
Okay.
the area, then just drive away and then come back. Drive away. Press no.
Yeah, because why is that the default option?
Because reasons. Hello,
Right.
official Manticore.
Hello.
You got the
Right.
car, right?
Want to switch?
I mean, no, not really. All you need is modifications to increase your top speed. You got everything else pretty good.
Right. Okay, actually, there is still the pro package for it.
Yeah, that's where your 6th gear was at.
Okay, Where do I unlock this?
Oh, you can't just buy it?
No.
Oh, god, this is gonna take forever.
For the twists and tires.
No. Oh, a cheat sheet wouldn't hurt right about now.
Okay, there it is.
Alright, well, one detour, I'm sure no one will mind.
Nah.
Seeing this is the first area we picked, this is probably gonna be easy as well.
It
Well,
should be,
easier.
I got thankful, so this is not good.
What's the meter on the top left? Is that for your assists?
Oh yeah, that's for the assist of the crew member.
Okay. Takes a while for it to fill, or do you have to press a button
Yeah, I
to
think
activate
it's also they have to be close enough with you, which is
Oh.
really annoying. It's like,
So it's useless then. Do you have to press a button for it, or does it really matter?
yeah, which I know really did because that really doesn't bother. And why are you just parking here?
Reasons.
Useless.
Yeah, in case anyone's wondering, music-wise, the game has a lot of licensed tracks, so we have to substitute out of it, sadly. Even though, to be fair, like, yesterday's previous stream, it still got copyright struck because of those damn FMVs. I'm not sure which one it was, but it still got claimed. Just like, fuck. It doesn't stop the viewing, mind you. It's just like we'd rather avoid those.
Yeah.
Just means the video is going to be monetized regardless of my choice. It is like, I'm not getting money off of this thing anyway. What makes you think you should get more?
Because we're YouTube and we want all the money. Like,
I just don't see the
if we
point.
find a reason to demonetize something, we will.
I just don't see the point of monetizing off a channel that has no profit whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, it's that one Sonic time-lapse video could have really made something, but yeah.
That doesn't matter. Even if my channel was monetized right now, it would make pennies. It's based on the system's based on current view rates, not what is a popular video. Right, now to upgrade car somewhere.
You have to go home.
Okay, now you got your 6th gear. You happy?
Yes. Okay, it's yeah. Yeah, both very tires.
Don't forget to purchase it.
I still don't know what button they're supposed to be.
Spacebar.
Oh. Yeah, of course. Why didn't I realize
Well,
this?
it says so right there. SPC spacebar. Although to be fair, that's not how it's usually spelled for spacebar, but whatever. It's usually just the shape, not the text.
Yeah, this is very confused me. It's like, what's the spec?
I'm assuming the target selection is just based whoever's in front of you, so you can't manually choose.
That really feels like, I think it's whoever you're looking at, but if you're in front, that doesn't really change a thing, so yeah.
What if you were looking behind you?
I mean, I don't want to look behind me.
It's scary.
There probably is a way to look behind you. Most of these games have it.
A lot of these games allow you to do that. I'm pretty sure this game can let you do that.
Okay, I actually got one this time. Yeah, I got a 6th gear. I'm unstoppable.
I'm pretty sure they are, mate. Your definition of close is very lax. Also, the fact he's catching up with you is quite impressive.
Hey, he finally remembers how to drive.
Fairly shortcut. Would have been useful to use the boost there.
I don't need it right now.
How dare you get in front of me?
Yeah, that was a really good racing map, but it was like impressive.
Careful, you might lose the spot of being the pro tag.
It's like, this is my crew, not yours. Hey.
So now what?
It's the rich guy. You drive an Aston Martin, you still got enough.
Well, it's not enough to satisfy me.
That's an expensive car, that's not even like the fastest. Hey, it looks really nice.
This is what I mean by licensed. Oh, he's Nate Wolf, what a badass! How much of the budget went to that guy's coat?
Sorry?
How much of the budget went to that guy's coat?
All of it. And I don't like this one. Because like fucking my options.
You put the mouse there.
I didn't really.
You did when you used the garage, that's where it was last used.
Yeah, but like, why is this game punishing me for clicking on the thing that I need to click on?
Because the game was designed with a mouse in mind, but they had to implement it just in case. For people like you.
I like playing racing games with mouse and keyboard.
Sacrilege! Heresy! Although, kind of contradicting, I did play GTA 5 with the mouse and keyboard because, yeah, I'm gonna play gun gameplay with a mouse and keyboard. I mean, it was doable with the keyboard, mind you, but it definitely felt wrong. The second you go into a flying vehicle, oh, fuck me.
Okay, I'm giving you that, even though I do this as well, but this is just because I don't really switch. And I kind of, like my first flying, not my first, but one of my major flying experiences was Battlefield 3. So, yeah, I didn't switch between like mouse and keyboard when I was a soldier to land in a helicopter and land in a jet.
I need to do this stuff with a joystick, it'd be all wrong.
Yeah.
Turn signals, come on, man.
When I estimated it was again.
How dare they get in the way of my racetrack on this publicly usable road?
Yeah, it's like the same in Forza Horizons. Like, how dare you live in this country where we decided to have racing festivals and just drive hypercars with 400 kph through cities?
How dare they live in these perfectly usable roads where we take over the entire city and repurpose it as a racetrack? How dare they?
Yeah. But since when it's in, you know, like, at least if we're doing this illegally and there are people trying to stop it, but it's like, yeah, we'll make this huge festival and everybody loves being here, except the people who already live here probably, but they can't do anything.
Hey, it makes for great entertainment when things go wrong.
Yeah. No, but just fly with a jet through populated area and not even like a jet, like a proper cargo plane. Like, I don't know, 50 meters above the ground all the time. Why did I do this?
Because you could, it was an option.
Yeah, it's like you should have gone here.
It was a little longer than usual. What's going on? We should be done by about now.
Maybe my car still isn't fast enough.
So, does the difficulty of the missions dynamically change? Because I know you mentioned in the previous stream that you can start how you, start in these zones and areas, right?
I think there is like a failsafe that you should still be able to win with whatever car you drive.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's like the races do get tougher if you kind of outmatched and...
Well,
yeah.
I don't see the opponent anymore, it's kind of gone.
I mean, this is just a time trial, so there isn't really, but... Yeah, it's like, I remember might run into this again that when I got to the final zone, I actually struggled in the first couple of races until I get a better car. But we'll see if this happens again, or if I just take this into anything and it will just work out.
Yeah, the devs were really happy with these mountain range roads, pretty much. It's like, we know what's the hot selling anime thing going on right now, and everyone wants to play Initial D, even though I don't think Initial D ever got really a game. Maybe an arcade something? Now I'm curious.
There actually is a game, but it's kind of a bit niche, but...
Let's see. Initial D game. I never really looked into it. Oh yeah, I'm right, it is an arcade thing. Yeah, arcade game made by Sega. That makes sense. That's what they do. Yeah, neat. There's an arcade thing. There probably was a couple of console ports, probably.
I'm terribly like that. Need to concentrate.
This can't be right.
So?
Now I'm looking like... Apparently there's going to be an Initial D on Steam. This can't be right. It's not out yet, but it's on the coming soon tag. I'm not sure if this is official or not.
Isn't it like...
Nah, this ain't official.
I'm not up to this, like, if there's stuff happening.
Nah, this shit ain't official. It's just labeled as Initial D. There's a playtest though.
Oh.
I'm not sure of the legal of the legality. They might need to change the name.
Yeah, it's like...
It looks like
the
a
concept
Unreal
is
Engine
hard
game.
to copyright where there's just people racing down a canyon and, you know, real cars.
Hang on,
But then, yeah.
I gotta check. Let's see. It's like looking at the screenshots, like this looks like an Unreal Engine game. Oh bullshit.
What?
It says here, straight from the devs, they got the rights to use Initial D trademark outside Japan. Uh-huh. Sure. Well, now I'm curious if this thing will ever release legally.
Actually, speaking of legally, has there been any news on, like, the, Palm World stuff?
Not really. It's kind of gone quiet. I think at one point Nintendo was investigating, but I don't think there's been any results of that. And think so far Battle-Hardened's been doing quite well on the run, really. Like, there's been updates and such, but, you know, hasn't spiked back on popularity because the hip new trending thing is the, was it content warning game, whatever that is right now? It's replaced Lethal Company right now. Man, that didn't take very long, did it?
Yeah, it's like, I can't keep up with that. Like, I thought Helldivers was 2 was the trending game.
No, that's gone. Irrelevant. It only lasts a week.
Stupid fast-moving internet culture.
Pretty much. Nothing ever lasts anymore. You think those battle passes trying to encourage us to stick around with these games, but we really don't want to.
But imagine a game you can play forever, as long as you pay us, and it might even take forever to get properly finished. Whatever.
Let me think. So I found out something with, let's see, can't remember which shooty McGun game it is. It's either Call of Duty or Modern Warfare, one of the two, whichever it was. I think it's Call of Duty right now.
Both the same, like Modern Warfare is a series in Call of Duty. Battlefield, Medal of Honor.
It's just like, okay, which one's the one that's being held by Activision right now?
Call of Duty.
Okay, Call of Duty. So I found out recently with Call of Duty, because of course they make stupid decisions with the battle passes as is. Apparently, you can get a exclusive cosmetic item, and I do mean cosmetic, basing on that new Godzilla vs. Kong thing, because of course Call of Duty needs media tie-in shit, because that was as stupid as is. Trying to copy off that Fortnite hype. This one cosmetic item from that, in order to acquire it, you need to purchase the 3 battle passes associated with it, and then you can purchase the cosmetic item, which costs 80 quid. No.
Why? What?
Yeah, I know. It's just like, so you want us to pay for these 3 battle passes, which probably maybe 30 a pop. Who knows how this shit works? And then you're asking me to pay extra just for to actually pay to get this item. Fucking what?
Honestly, this just so reminds me. My mom recently went to I think it's like essential oils thing called in English party. Where you know, try to pressure you into buying those because one of them hosts it.
Gotta keep your youth.
Yeah. And you have to subscribe to them in order to be able to buy stuff.
Fuck that.
Like, oh wow, that just screams more to like pyramid schemes.
That's what it is. I guess Activision knows what's going on. It's like, this shit's gonna catch up to us, but it's too late now. Let's keep going and see how far this goes.
It's like, you're going to make this for the good profit that you have.
And it's clearly making money because people are paying for it.
Like, I'm okay-ish with like Battle Pass where you have like the free variant and then you can buy something and then it gives you challenges and... You know, I played Dota 2, I kind of get that appeal and it's... Compared to like loot crates, it's a better system and less predatory. You can argue about, you know, the time investment if you have like multiple ones and you need daily challenges and logins and all that.
The only issue I have with Battle Passes is that FOMO is worse than ever with this system, because it's like, oh, you missed the season? You just gotta have to wait and pray it'll roll around again. Shame you didn't buy it at the time. Oh well. If it was just the one continuous Battle Pass that, you know, you can just purchase in to get the extras you've already unlocked naturally, that would be fine. Just one long continuous Battle Pass. You don't need to make it seasonal. It's stupid.
Yeah, that's legitimate criticism. Yeah, they obviously make it seasonal because then, you know, they can bank on you missing out.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's like having to pay the Battle Pass so that you can pay for the cosmetics, that's the stupidest thing. And it's not just one, which is like...
Okay, I didn't know Halo allows you to go to the previous Battle Passes. That makes sense, considering... I'm assuming you're referring to the... Okay, you can't just say Halo, because I'm assuming you're referring to the Master Chief Collection, but it might be Infinite he's talking about.
I really should pick up the Halo games again.
Okay, Halo Infinite. Well, the Master Chief Collection should have that privilege too, because yeah, that's got like multiple games with multiple season passes per thing. It's like, how am I supposed to keep track of this shit?
How did you crash so far ahead of me?
Yeah, yes. My syncing for playing the music is surprisingly solid. It makes me look like the music's part of the game, except not quite. Like imagining to get into start and stop at the loading times.
If you ever do another Need for Speed game, you will be a pro at it, but I doubt it's like...
Is this what real-time editing feels like?
I thought about Heat, but then Heat kind of is a bit long because it's a modern game, and unless you can spend 40 hours easily in a game, nobody thinks it's worth your money. So yeah, and like, while I'm kind of glad that there is a story because like it still motivates me to finish it, it just really goes beyond the cringe factor sometimes. It's just like
the franchise is now this far deep in. It's like, of course we're gonna go weird.
yeah, it's like,
I mean, have you seen Kingdom Hearts?
yeah, it's like, I know the story of this is also like campy and so on, but it's not serious enough that you can kind of just laugh with it a bit. But it doesn't find the balance that takes itself a bit too serious, but isn't, yeah.
So you're telling me that it's exactly like Kingdom Hearts?
No, because I legitimately really enjoy Kingdom Hearts, so...
like that is the appeal for me too. It's like, I know people complain about it's like, oh, it's too complicated, oh, it's too serious or silly or whatever. It's like, oh, that's the charm of it, for fuck's sake. I have an appeal from it.
Especially 3 with like the Toy Story arc, that legitimately got me. It's like
It was interesting. It's like, oh my god, they're going a creative route with all this stuff somehow with Toy Story.
The end, like with Kyrie, is like, why is he gone?
Can we have Kyrie be more involved in the next game, please?
Yeah, and not have a few damsel in distress all the time.
I mean, she'll get a game with Melody of Memory, which, you know, that's gonna happen sooner or later.
Wait, if it Melody of Memory was the rhythm game.
Yeah, and it's canon.
Yeah, I know that it's canon, like, everything's canon with Kingdom Hearts.
Even that one mobile game, that's canon, apparently.
You can't play anymore, but you can watch a movie on it, right?
Right, I can't... Sorry, I'm thinking of like 3 mobile games. The one I'm referring to is like early mobile game days, where it's like, oh, 2 frames a second, my favorite.
Okay.
Like, it's trying to be 3D in early mobile phone tech. Yeah, it's a great idea, guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I accidentally pressed the wrong button, and then the car was like, oh, you're shifting manually now? Say no more. Didn't shift.
Odd that I guess it makes sense. It's just a bit odd that the icon for the speed traps on the minimap is the Wi-Fi indicator, not just a camera, even though the camera does show up when you pass one.
Yeah, but I guess it's because like usually like speed traps use like radar technology where they bounce stuff at you and then they measure like how quickly it comes back and how that changes.
I guess, but I associate speed trap with a camera.
Yeah, but it's very, I think that it's like I kind of associate it with the radar, so I think it works.
Well, due to my modern mind, I'm always going to associate those bars as a Wi-Fi meter.
Yeah, fair.
remember the days when that little thing used to indicate sonar shit, not Wi-Fi anymore.
I mean, there's also a lot of things that's like people or kids having. It's not even like kids anymore. Like the kid in the 20s probably know. Not really knowing what a disc is and why it's the same outcome.
Okay, I got a kind of pseudo argument with that because that's kind of bullshit. Especially nowadays, it's like, okay, with our access to media and such, I'm pretty sure these objects that the youngins wouldn't know about actually do know about it because, you know, we like to document old shit.
Yeah, so but it's like you actually have to kind of look at. I mean, it gets up in discourse often enough, but it's not like, you know, you have any experience like what a disc is because you're just not. Like, why would you? Like, no one uses it anymore for good reason.
The fuck's a Blu-ray? Oh, that's the key thing you put in your console. What do you mean it holds data? What the fuck's that mean?
Oh, you mean Bluetooth, right?
Oh.
Can you not park at the racing line?
Okay, I just remembered some information. Okay, so the technology investments on CDs and discs have kind of stagnated since Blu-ray because there has been a need to really go beyond that.
Yeah.
Apparently, there is, I think it's a patent right now or something like that. There is development of much higher storage CDs, like I think it's over terabytes worth to hold into a CD, which is like, oh, that's great. We're getting new technology off a CD format. The problem is they haven't really stated at all like how much these materials is going to cost and like is it going to be affordable to the public and all that shit. Is like, yay, new technology and we don't know where it's going.
Is there even a market for it? Like, are people going to bother?
Let's see. Oh, this is out of order. How dare you? Oh.
No, Mr. Gun, orange shotgun. Oh, no, okay, it's just like. Aha, that one actually tried to come close. Idiot.
Yeah, it is weird that there's no, on the racetrack itself, there's no indicator of the finish flag at all.
Yeah, it's like, I assume maybe it's my settings, because I remember, like, in the past it definitely were. But,
Maybe they didn't implement it yet? Question mark. It's there on the mini-map, you can see it's the red line, but it's not in the overworld stuff. My immersion. It's interesting these drift challenges are mostly on racetracks, not in the, you know, city stuff, where it would make more sense to learn and practice on.
Yeah. It's like, why are we not racing here as well?
Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Oh man, this guy in second place, he's so cool. His name is so speedy, but with 3s instead of an E.
Oh. I didn't know the, main character from Speed Racer, yeah.
There we go. He's learned Leet Speak since then.
It's all downhill from then there.
God, Leet Speak was dated the second they introduced it. Because I remember, I think like certain like translations and whatever of particular RPGs were trying to implement it, even though it's like, guys, it's dated, what are you doing?
It's like...
Oh, you might actually have to somewhat try with this one. I said somewhat.
Oh yeah, it's like... just like 3 or 4 times ahead of them.
Oh, it's only a couple times, but you know. Looking at these, I'm not even sure these are sponsorships. That's the thing. I can't tell which one's the actual sponsorship and which is made up for the game.
Yeah, it's a bit that you pay for it and then people are like, are you a real product?
And you're the more car expert, you would be able to recognize some of these sponsors for sure.
And some, but when it comes to like, actual car components, I don't really have that much ideas.
Yeah, it was like the amount of like cars and vehicles, whatever, that do get sponsorships, especially in Formula Ones. Like, you must recognize a couple of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't mean you know them, you just recognize those, like, I recognize that color and XY pattern.
I think Formula One also isn't like that much car focused anymore. Like, yeah, you have like the teams run by car companies, but then you also have Red Bull, and
That's all the sponsorships.
yeah, it's pretty much all of them, and Oracle for some reason. Which I kind of like. The first ways that Oracle became head sponsor, one of the main sponsors for Red Bull, both of the cars had a technical DNF, and people immediately went like, oh, Java update, or your Java version is outdated, or the steering wheel. And that's why Bogdan is like, yes, other programmers who get exact same ideas I have.
Starting to recognize these roads now at this point.
Yeah.
He's like, I've seen this shortcut 12 times already.
They like going past this route, yeah. I think you can drive through there, but I'm not sure, so... Well,
yeah.
Maybe this one where you can drive.
Is it either you can or you can't, mostly defined by the arrows telling you can't. Yeah, another unusually long one, this one.
Yeah, but the last one so should be done in like a minute.
I don't really
Otherwise,
see...
other time.
Okay, I don't really see the point in spacing these out very wide where it'd be easy to do it in shorter distances with a stricter time. Be more logical in design, really, because these speed traps encourage you to go as fast as possible when you're passing them, so a stricter time would make more sense than longer distance.
Yeah.
Or am I thinking too hard and critical on this?
I think you're doing that.
Stuff we didn't earn with my father's money.
Yeah. 1 cent for all.
Okay, this guy, you definitely gotta try and push over the cliff. See how his healthcare insurance will cover for this one. Cars are so shiny.
I'm just surprised you were stupid enough to show up at all.
What?
You hear that in the distance?
Yeah, expensive Aston Martin and I don't know how old car.
Oh, look at that, he's already taking the lead.
JDM for life.
I do wonder if the AI opponents are actually using Nitro or not.
What?
I wonder if the AI opponents are using Nitro or not.
Sometimes they are.
Not as egregious as the other game, though.
And yeah, like bosses also actually use shortcuts.
But
quite
you need
often.
scouts to use the shortcuts. How dare he?
Yeah, he doesn't even have a scout on his crew. Like, how does he have the knowledge? Yeah, but there's nothing like this.
Ugh. If you were allowed to go off-road, I'd say you could take a good shortcut there on the left to cut this whole loop here. Look, you
Yeah.
end up here.
And we're here again. Well, it's actually quite a short left.
I do wonder, like, for speedrunners, did they actually try to intentionally break the wall boundaries to do it faster?
I don't know about this. Like, I know I almost wanted this some weird tricks. For example, remember when we had to jump over the bridge after the found chase and she tells us like where it is?
Yeah.
You can go there before that. You can glitch under the map
And just go there.
kind of reappeared there.
And you'll just end the game because the game has the trigger specifically for it right there, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So fuck this contest shit for most wanted. Fuck that, I just want my car and go home.
Yeah, but like, you need to do it in the final chase, but you can skip the 5 minutes you have to wait.
Oh yeah, right.
But
Okay, that's the race portion done.
yeah,
Now for the kick your ass portion.
this portion. Oh, I thought this card back there was a no.
I just saw on the screen there for an advertisement for T-Mobile. This is during the era where slide phones were a thing, where they had to slide a keyboard, like really wide, long one.
Yeah, God,
I can't
remember
miss.
BlackBerry?
Yes.
It's like, oh, the business phone until smartphones could do all that.
I kind of miss that era of slide phones with keyboards, tactile keyboards, mind you.
Yeah, but like, I think I would have had 2 big fingers for that.
And then for some reason, Sony was going to copy that with the PSPs. It's like, yeah, we could do that, right? Why isn't my car going faster? Done.
Wow, that was quick.
Can't believe you beat me.
I let you win.
Bullshit.
Still better than you because I'm rich.
Let you ever beat my pride. Let you win that.
Okay, yeah, go again because you seem to be doing better than me.
Number 2. I mean, there's a use. Go 4 again.
Okay.
Money. Yay.
That was a great race. You think you could use another flyer? Meet me at the university. Let's talk.
Sure.
Oh, you're going to use the shortcut again.
Yay. Now in reverse.
I've just seen this, but yeah.
So I'm assuming this one's logically going to be near the red zone, obviously.
Yeah. So, hey, we did it. We beat the game, right? We got all the zones that Darius told us to get.
There's like a whole section at the top of the map. For some reason, couldn't access it before.
Nah, visual's nothing.
Look,
Wait.
I just want to race.
What the hell are
That's
you
all I
wearing?
If you're still looking to make good on the past, I might be able to help you with that too. It was a big night you left.
Got pretty crazy, real quick.
I was playing it cool. could have sworn that the guy who knocked it down had the same bag. I can help you guys out. I'm one of the best drivers in this city, and you know it.
I thought that was me.
So yeah.
Oh, he's so cool. He didn't even pose or he just stood there.
Yeah. Menacingly.
At least the other guys tried. He's just stood there. Like, they dressed him up. That's not his casual look.
Ooh, I got the reward. Nice. I think I finally get what I deserve.
No, I hope so. Yeah, what's this gun doing here?
What?
Sorry, the phrase you said earlier.
So,
Damn it. Sorry, we said finally get what you deserve. My first thought in my brain is, don't mention Joker. Don't mention Joker.
So,
hey,
the
that car
sleuth has
wasn't
figured
there before.
everything out. You just couldn't leave good enough alone, could you? We were making bundles of cash. You were clearing your name. What more could you want?
I just saw phrases I don't know what you're talking about.
Things have progressed a little further now than I thought possible, and I'm gonna have to cash you out. Mr. Crawl! Come on. I didn't let you take my money the first time. What makes you think this is any different? You actually thought that I would front you the cash to save you from this loser? Then sit around while you were encroaching on my territory?
Pretty sure he's outside the law now, so...
Greed's always been your problem. You've got a lot to learn about the big times, little man. This city is mine, and it's time for you to disappear again.
It's Cross.
Ah, my camera!
Oh, not my listen, that cost like 20,000.
Take his right to my place. Show's over.
Thanks. Glad you changed your mind.
I'm just a bounty hunter. And I always get paid. Just make sure I do.
Yeah, glad to know where loyalties lie.
Look, I hate it when people say I told you so. So here goes. Seems that some of your team was there the night that you left.
I mean, all of
You
them,
tell a different story
except
than the one I've been
the
hearing
ones
from
that
Darius.
you gave me.
Thing is, their stories seem to add up. Somebody tipped off the cops. Somebody let you escape. And somebody switched the bag. Now I know who that somebody was.
Oh,
Darius
not
likes
the
to pull
suspicious
the
guy in the
strings.
beginning.
Now, here's
Pretty
something you
fucking
guys know.
obvious.
Part of the deal with
Yeah.
Cross is that I raced with
It's like,
you.
this territory is even wet.
You can handle that. You're not the only one with a score to settle. Now, let's get out of here. We got a lot of ground to catch up.
Later.
Yay, get the fun crew member.
Yay, do crew member.
What did I actually remove now?
I don't know. You're
Yeah, I
fired.
don't mind
Get out of here.
Performance cast now.
We're better than that. We're beyond it.
I'm not entirely sure, but because of Nikki's 10% discount on cars, I think you can actually infinitely money glitch with it, but I'm not entirely sure.
I like exploitable. Sign me up.
Yeah. And no, we're
Oh
not doing
no,
this
it's being under attack. Bye.
right now. Yeah.
Oh no, the space is lost. Oh, the one spot that we've already claimed. Such a shame. Anyway.
But yeah, who could have thought that we were going up to the funnel region? Ooh.
That's interesting that you can't do the entire space. You have to work your way up.
Yeah, but this was also the
No, the other zones
case
are like
with the
that too.
others, but
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
it doesn't really show
Right.
that much.
Well, we better
Yeah.
stop here because
Yeah, but it's like
you just
really...
you flew right through 2 zones instead of just 1.
Yeah, the thing is just because it didn't have to do the turbo stuff in the beginning.
Wasn't slowing you down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go over here to. What are you doing?
Just jumping to safer so you can get out.
Ah, right. Because of course, the pause menu doesn't let you escape. Why wouldn't it? All right. So there's the thumbnail preview. All right. Cool. Right. I guess check back tomorrow for the final part because I can't imagine the game being any longer than this.
No, it's the fun part. Like, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, till then. Bye all.
Bye.